It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, everybody. This is the morning show on XL7, and I am your new hostess with the mostest, Karen McCaig, show number one, here with, and probably the last.
What is it, 70 before you
Well,
feel comfortable?
David said 70
Yeah.
before he felt comfortable, so that's like 68 more because I was here the other day. So
Does that one count?
We'll count.
We'll
Well, I don't know.
it.
We
All
better.
right,
But I'm
so-
here with Scott Calais. My good morning, Scooty. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm good. I'm great, and I have to say, I'm so happy to be part of the new era of the morning
new
show. Yes, the new era. Do not touch that dial. Because you never know what's going to happen
Now,
now.
ladies and gentlemen, she worked really, really hard to push David out of here. So let's.
Not true. Not true. But hey, since he's gone,
Since he's gone, let's
Since he's gone. Hey.
I'm going to miss him.
Well, he
know
is a
that.
great guy. I don't really know him other than the couple times I've met
Well,
him.
you got big shoes to fill.
I do, and I'm just going to apologize to everyone right now. I have no clue what I'm doing, so we're going to go through this together, all of us, and it's a learning curve. So
I threw David in the hot seat.
that's what he told me.
Second day,
You will
him
not
working
do that
here.
to me, because if you do that to me, I will not be here on Thursday. So, hey,
yes.
do you know what today is? This is a
Tuesday.
fun fact. It's Tuesday, June 3rd,
Yes.
2025.
Yes.
Fun fact about today.
Okay.
I've
Here we
done my
go.
research.
All right, I'm ready.
Today, well, first of all, June is National Dairy Month.
Oh, well.
The whole month. They get a
Everybody,
whole month.
go get a cow.
Yes. Well, I love dairy. Cheese, milk, and of course, ice cream.
Of course.
Of course. But they get a whole month. So thank you to all the dairy people out there.
They get a whole month.
They do. They get a whole month.
It's a lot of ice cream.
So it is a lot of ice cream, but you can't have too much ice cream. That's my thought, obviously.
Unless you're lactose intolerant, Nick, you really don't care too much about this month.
But
Yes.
it's also National Egg Day. National Egg Day.
Where do they come up with this stuff?
I don't know.
National Egg Day.
And there's been a lot of talk over the past, year or two. It's
Over
already
Egg Day?
The show's already going downhill, isn't it?
We're talking about National Egg Day. Okay, I'm trying to focus.
Keep up with
Yeah,
me.
I'm following.
There's been a lot of talk, egg prices have been up the last, couple of years, but I think they're coming down now. So I don't know how many of us can really afford eggs in our refrigerator, but if you've got eggs in your refrigerator or eggs in your hen house, or if you've got birds making nests in your trees and they have eggs, today is their day. So go out there and celebrate.
Give them
the
a glass
eggs in
of
your
milk.
life. Yeah. The dairy and the eggs in your life, okay? Because today is their day. So we're celebrating eggs today. I do like it.
When you
eggs.
spent the weekend kind of studying on how you're
I've
going
been
to do this,
researching, yeah.
this is the best you've come up with.
This was, well, it's also World Bike Day, but I don't really know what that means. I don't know if I was supposed to ride my bike here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is when the show goes downhill.
Again, do not touch that dial.
It gets worse.
We're just here to have fun, aren't we?
We are.
Thank goodness.
So were you nervous at all? Because you all right, so David started in this seat, which is hitting all the buttons and doing all
Right.
this stuff. And then he got to watch that side for a long time before he just got thrown in.
Yeah.
And I mean, poor guy got thrown in on both sides. But
Yes. Well, first of all, I don't hit buttons, so I won't be in that seat.
no, but David is coming in and filling in for me
Yes.
Friday
Oh,
because
yes.
I'm helping my daughter move to her new house. And I will be gone in Springdale.
In Springdale.
They're moving to Springdale.
That's
They got a
exciting.
brand new. They just closed on it yesterday.
Awesome. Congratulations
Yes,
to them.
they are excited.
And that's really nice because the grandbaby will be a little bit closer.
we have the grandbaby right now.
You do?
Yes, we do.
How old is she?
She is 8 months or 9 months. 9, I think.
What, is she walking yet?
No.
Crawling?
Crawling like you wouldn't
Everywhere?
believe.
So, well, I wish you
And
brought
she's
her
bossy.
Oh, that is a girl after my own heart. You should have brought her today. She could have seen.
There you go. I will guarantee she was not awake when I got up.
Oh, do you think she's awake? What's her name?
I got to give Lila June.
Good morning, Lila.
I got to give my daughter and her husband credit. They've got her on a pretty strict schedule, but
Nice.
it works. I mean,
Excellent.
she's in bed by like 7:30,
Wow.
and she'll sleep most of the time. She sleeps through the night.
Awesome.
Every now and then she'll get up. I think she may have gotten up last night. I'm not sure. I slept through the night.
So we see
That's
who,
why
gets,
we- yeah,
who
that's
got
why.
up with your kids. Okay.
But I did hear something at 1, so my wife may have been up. Take care. I don't know.
Are you keeping her solo right now?
We are, and then she's going to go to the other side of the grandparents because Thursday we'll move to go help them, or we'll drive to go help them move. So the other side of the grandparents will keep her while we're moving them.
Now, okay, here's a question. Are
Okay.
you the fun grandparents?
Oh yeah. We're on the floor with them. We're rolling around with
Okay.
them. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's hands on.
Okay. Sugar them up and send them home. That's the key.
Yeah.
right
She
there.
was what 6 months, and she got her first go-kart, and we found out how to mount the
a go-kart?
car seat to it, and it's got a remote control. So you drive the go-kart for her, and she just sits in the car seat.
Oh, that. You're kidding.
No,
That is
I got
too
pictures
funny.
of it.
You should. I would like to see those. I think that is hysterical.
She loves it.
She does. Well, she's going to be. She might be one of those extreme sports people because you started her so early.
You never know.
You never know. The fear factor hasn't really kicked in probably yet. That happens when, about 11 or 12 maybe, or 24, 25, 37, 4.
She is such a trip, though, and I mean, she is. Now you pick her up, she is all baby. She is weight. She is not one of them delicate. Oh no, you can throw her around. She is.
She
Yeah.
likes it?
Oh yeah.
Now, does she have a name for you yet?
She hasn't been using it, but everybody else has been calling me Grumps.
Grumps. May I call you Grumps? I love that. I love that, Grumps.
Grumps.
I like that.
Yep.
And what is Amanda?
Grana.
Grana. I
Yep.
like that. Grana and Grumps.
Yep.
And yeah, we need to call you Grumps. I
Grumps.
think that fits. I
It
don't
was
know.
funny. It was funny. I'm not sure who came up with it, but
So
it fit.
how long will she be in the area before she gets to go to Springdale?
Next weekend.
Next
So
weekend.
yeah, at some point they'll come over next weekend, get her picked up, and
So
at the end of next weekend, I think they'll probably come over like Sunday or something.
I'm just curious on your take because I've heard from people, grandparenting is a lot better in a lot of ways than parenting.
Oh yeah, I mean
So
we
what are some
don't
differences?
have to discipline them. I mean, we get to let them do the things that they're not supposed to do, and then hand them back and
And
say
then hand
it's your
back.
problem.
Excellent. So there's a lot of payback, you think,
Yes.
that goes along with
Yes,
that?
it's like
Is
being
it-
able to shake them up and then hand them
Yes.
somebody that you don't like, and
Yes, and go,
See what
"Here,
happens?"
have a nice day.
exactly.
I'm going to go shopping or I'm going to take a nap while you deal with your children." Yes, that's nice. That's nice. Excellent.
But I love it. I love having her here. Just the little things that, like the other day I got home and she was on the floor and I got down and she just crawled over as fast as she can, starts pulling on you to get up on you. So that's
nice.
the cool parts.
That is the cool part. Well, she'll be walking before.
Oh,
you know it.
she's almost there. I mean, she can pull herself up and stand up and stuff.
Yes.
She's just not able to take
but
those
she's
steps yet.
close.
It's coming. Yep.
Who does she look like, do you think?
Everybody says me.
Really?
Unfortunately, everybody says me. And it's probably because the bald hair. We have about the same amount of hair, but and the pudgy face.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Lila.
Yeah. Give her a little credit. Come on.
Oh, yes. Well,
She's so cute, though. Her facial expressions
I'm sure.
are
Well,
unreal.
if she's related to you guys, she's got to be great.
Yeah.
Because you both have really nice
Poor girl
personalities.
doesn't stand a chance.
And, babies change so much in their looks the first couple of years. So it'll be interesting to hear tales of her.
Of course, and the red hair is starting to come out. So we were curious.
Red hair?
Yes, the husband.
Really?
Is a full red hair. So
Oh,
we
my.
were trying to see if we were going to be able to take the baby outside without it burning. But I think
Yes.
it's going to have red hair, and we're going to have to watch
Well,
that.
yeah, there are some people with red hair that are able to tolerate some sun and
Yeah.
tan a little bit.
I give them a hard time.
But oh my goodness. Well, does she have a temper?
Oh, yes.
Is that that's a stereotype, isn't it? People, but I don't know. I've got a temper, and my hair's dark, and even before it was this color, it was dark. So, well, I can't wait to hear more about her adventures and your adventures.
I'm excited.
Adventures in grandparenting, right here on the morning show.
You never know what you're going to learn.
You don't. Well, who knew it was National Egg Day?
Yeah, and Milk Month. It's
And
Dairy Month.
Dairy Month.
Dairy Month.
I can't work like this.
Sorry, I left the ice cream out.
Yeah, really. Don't leave the ice cream out.
All right, do you know that we actually have a show we got to do?
We do? Oh, is it time for the morning prayer?
Oh, you've got the first step.
The
All right,
first
all
step.
right.
Okay, and it's brought to us by Hospice of the Ozarks. Now, Hospice of the Ozarks, I love Hospice of the Ozarks. They are the only not-for-profit hospice providers in Baxter and Marion County since 1979, and they are your experts in the area for hospice care, palliative care, bereavement support, caregiver support, and they are always looking for volunteers. You can call them at 870-508-1771 if you want more information, and they do great work.
If you've ever had a loved one that needed them, you understand what they do and how much they care for what they do. They're there for the whole family, not just the patient. They are there for
the whole
everybody.
family. I can attest to that from personal experience, being an RN, and they took care of my mother and allowed me to be the daughter. So I can't say enough good things about Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call if you're not sure. If you have a family member, a friend, or someone, and you're not sure exactly if they're appropriate for hospice, or if you just need some support, give them a call at 870-508-1771. They are wonderful answering questions and just guiding you through all kinds of different things that you or a loved one might be facing. So, all right, time for that morning prayer. Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day, Lord God, that you have given us here in the Ozarks. And we thank you for the sun, and we thank you for the opportunities you give us. And we just pray for your strength and your protection today as we go through our day, and that we may honor and glorify thy name in all that we do. We pray for our local and state and national governments, Father, and we just pray that you will walk with us today and guide us throughout our day. All these things we pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
And again, that was brought to us by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. All right. Now, quick word from the Z team. Is it time for that
It's
now?
time.
Time for the Z team.
Be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
All right, and we're back on the morning show at XL7. And now it's time, I guess, for the weather.
It
by the
is.
Z Team, 870-405-0793 for all your real estate needs. All right, let's run through some temperatures here. Mountain Home is currently at 68 degrees, Harrison at 70. Batesville 72, Yellville 72, Marshall 70, Salem 66, Mountain View 68, Calico Rock 68, West Plains 68, Springfield coming in at 70, Poplar Bluff at 68, St. Louis at 72. Bull Shoals Dam is running. Do I do that now?
Well, we can wait until when we do the dam reports and show the lake levels.
I didn't realize meteorology was going to be a part of the show, but anyway.
I do want to say this because I don't know how familiar you are of the Z Team. They've been around for quite a number of years on the real estate side, and the amount of awards that they won for their customer service is
amazing.
Unreal.
Yes.
They do a lot in the community. They offer a lot for people, not even if you're looking for a home, just their information on their websites and what's around. Plus, they have these cool cameras.
Yes, the cameras.
Yes. And they're right on the back side of their home, and they allow us to access them and show them in the morning.
Can we show them now? Look
that
at
is
that view.
That is a live video. But it's
pretty?
a wide, what they call the wide angle. I've got two cameras.
The wide angle.
And that shows all of Cotter, this mountain home in the background, and it's
Isn't
just
that
a
pretty?
really.
It just looks so serene,
I know.
doesn't it? How'd you like to wake up to that every day? That's
And
great.
then the other camera, this one zooms in, and it moves around about every couple 15 20 seconds. It'll move to another location and just show different
neat.
areas, and it'll show at different areas of the water. It'll show like the train station and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Look at that. That is beautiful. It's such a clear day, too.
It is.
For that. And that's the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty.
Let me show you something on the big
yes,
picture though.
show me.
You see that little rock on the bottom?
Yes.
Okay,
I see that.
that is the Z Team, the
Is that the weather rock?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can tell a lot from that rock.
And-
so if it's wet, it's raining outside.
And if it's dry, it's not raining?
Nope.
Okay.
Exactly. If it's white, it's snowing.
It's snowing? Okay. And if you can't
It is.
see
It is the most accurate prediction there is out there.
that's true. And if you can't see it, it's foggy.
Exactly.
So look at that. That is a great view.
I'm gonna
Brought
switch
to
to
us
this.
by
Look at
the-
that picture.
look at that. That's great. The Z Team.
Now you can go to their website anytime. They got the whole MLS listing, not just the stuff they have for sale. They have the whole MLS in the area on there. So if you're looking for a home, you're looking to sell a home, go to the website, take a look, give them a call.
Bob and Linda Zadora at 870-405-0793. Your local experts in real estate. And if you're not sure if you want to buy or sell, if you're not sure what you want to do, give them a call. They'll be happy to talk with you about what you might want to do and assess things with you. And look at that view. That
I
is
know,
just
it's
wonderful.
amazing.
That is so pretty. We're just blessed to live in this area, aren't we?
You bet.
It's so pretty.
All right,
So,
so we'll take a
national
look at the
weather?
radar.
All right. Now, you told me to scroll out, so this is the national. And, I'm supposed to click a button now, aren't I?
Well, no, you can scroll out if you want.
Scroll out? Okay.
Oh, and then, hit that play button over there to get everything moving.
All right.
She's learning, folks.
I'm
You got to
learning.
start somewhere.
Oh, look, there it goes. Okay. Hands off. Look at that. There's some rain going up there toward the north.
But look how it's staying. Everything's staying just north of us, going in that
is.
angle. I love it. But
me too. It's so good to see the
unfortunately, the
sea.
predictions are saying otherwise.
Yes. Do I go now to?
You can zoom in if you want.
Oh, zoom in.
We usually zoom into Arkansas because sometimes when you zoom in, you see a little underlying weather that didn't show up on the big picture. But
I'm zooming, folks. Here we go.
see, you got just some little
Look
pop-ups
at that,
around
little
Heber
pops-up.
Springs, and
So, but it's going to be, I
Otherwise,
think,
pretty clear
a pretty
today.
clear day today. Over to the, where am I going now?
next page over.
Next page over. National or
Yeah,
7 day?
this is showing the all the warnings in the area. You notice we don't have a lot. You can see on the right side of the state where we got a little bit of green. That's flooding around some of the rivers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Where they still got a lot of water coming down. But other than that, we're in really good shape here.
Look at that. That's nice. All right. 7-day forecast. High today, 86, mostly sunny. Tonight, low 69. A slight chance of thunderstorms. And 40%, 10 to 40%. I guess it starts at 10 and goes to 40%. And then tomorrow, high 81, chance of thunderstorms. And then showers are likely 70% in the evening. And then, 70% during the day, 20% Wednesday night, low of 67 with a slight chance of thunderstorms. And then there is a chance throughout the week, 50% on Thursday, 30% Thursday night, 70% on Friday, 50% Friday night, and 60% on Saturday.
We got a lot of rain coming.
A lot of rain coming, and we are already saturated. But today it's going to be mostly sunny with a high near 86. And tonight, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 3 a.m. Increasing clouds, low around 69. So if you're going out tonight or in the wee hours of the morning, take your umbrella just in case, because you don't want to be caught out without it.
You got it.
And then pollen count today. Tree pollen, none.
That's good. That's finally winded down. The grass pollen's still running really hard.
Grass pollen is very high, and ragweed is none. But
ragweed will be coming kind of in the fall when it starts hitting.
Yeah.
That gets a lot of people.
But grass pollen, it gets me once in a while too. But the grass pollen's the only thing that we've got very high today. So, not too bad, given the... And then the lake waters, North Fork Lake, water level 578.37 feet, and the level is 26.37 feet above full pool of 552.0.
And they've got... They did not update the generation report, so this is based on yesterday. But yesterday, I think they had
two generators
and
going.
Then they had some spillway gates open.
Oh no,
as well.
I'm sorry. 2, and yes, they did have spillway gates going. And I was reading backwards here because it wasn't in order, Scott, on my sheet. And then Bull Shoals water level 691.41 feet. Level is 32.41 feet above full pool of 659, and they have 2 generators going as far as we know, based on the report. So, all right, that was the weather by the Z Team, 870-405-0793 for all of your real estate needs. Is that it for the weather?
That's it. And
wow.
We're actually, since we're running way over, we're going to take a full break.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and talk about some community news.
All right.
Be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
And we're back on the morning show here at XL7 with Karen and Scott. And we are going to go into some community events now by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, 870-425-3434 at 4423 Highway 62 West in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Have you ever driven out there by the
It
Ozark
is
Farm?
amazing, all of that farm equipment, and this is their season, is it not?
Yes.
This is tractoring season, folks, and they have so many. It's Kubota
And New Holland.
And whether you need a side-by-side, a utility vehicle, or tractors, or any of those fancy attachments that go, I don't know what they are because I'm not a
attachments,
tractor,
that works,
is
that
the
covers
right
them all,
word?
yeah.
But you have got to go stop by and say hi. If you're not sure what you need,
It's
they will set
amazing
you up.
the amount of inventory they carry.
Yes. And it's just mind-boggling to me because I don't live in that world, but all of that equipment all has a different function, and they can, if you're not sure what you need, but you have questions about farm and lawn, they are your go-to people.
Yes, by
and they
far.
have a service department. Is that what you said?
Yeah, they got a
If I
huge
understood?
service center and a big parts department. So they carry a lot of the stuff you're going to need every day in stock. You just got to stop by and ask.
So stop by and tell them you heard about it from
There you go.
the morning show on XL7. And again, they are at 4423 Highway 62 West. And their website, if you want to go take a look at what specials they may be having, ozarksfarmandlawn.com, 870-425-3434.
And I always encourage people to go over to their website because they're always got new stuff. Like they're carrying construction equipment out. They got excavators and all sorts of stuff. I mean,
Now, is it sales only, or do they rent? Do you know?
I don't think they rent. I think they do sales. But they used to have some used units that people have traded in, stuff like that. So no matter what you're looking for, they probably got a
They've
line
got
for
it,
you.
or they can help you. They can set you up. You know what
You
I'm saying?
bet.
So, all right. Well, let's look at some community events here and see what's going on. This coming Saturday, June 7th at 5:30 p.m. at the Shed, the Hospice of the Ozarks are having their annual Night of Hope Gala and fundraiser. This is such a great event, but they are doing a Kentucky Derby themed evening. Cocktails, dinner, silent auction, live entertainment, and it all benefits the Hospice of the Ozarks. And they need our support because they are not for profit. So they have sponsorship opportunities that are probably still available. For more information, call Rebecca Rayner at 870-508-1771 or R. Rayner at hospiceoftheozarks.org. And that's a Night of Hope Gala and fundraiser, Kentucky Derby themed event. That is their main fundraiser for the year. So give them a call and see about getting tickets, and see how you might be able to support them. Now, also, Saturday and Sunday, this coming Saturday and Sunday, June 7th and 8th, the ASU Mountain Home Charity Golf Classic 3-person scramble is coming up. Complimentary lunch served both days, complimentary dinner Saturday evening. The entry fee is $225 per person or $675 a team. This is my favorite part. Restricted to non-professional players.
That means you can't play, Karen. You're out.
Listen, I am so non-professional that I could start it on Saturday and still be on the course on Sunday. But the shotgun start with tee times at 7:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Limited to 72 teams, and they have spouse or guest tickets are $60 for all the meals and $30 for the Saturday dinner only. And they have a discounted practice round rate of $68 plus tax for paid entrance on Friday, June 6th. They have a host of sponsors, and you can enter online at asumountainhome.edu/golf. And again, that's Saturday and Sunday, June 7th and 8th, the ASU Mountain Home Charity Golf Classic 3-person scramble. And then also on June 10th, and that's coming up next week at 6 p.m. Tuesday the 10th at the I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over this. The Military Service Sisters is having a meeting at the Grill at Whispering Woods in Jordan, Arkansas on June 10th at 1800 hours. That's 6 p.m.
You got it.
Yeah, 6 p.m. So you can attend that. Military Service Sisters 2025, June 10th. Okay, and that's all I've got for community events today, brought to us by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, 870-425-3434, 4423 Highway 62 West in Mountain Home, Arkansas. All right.
Well, David will be so happy you managed to drag out the 15-minute intro to 32 minutes.
Hey,
and that is
impressive.
He will be so proud of you.
Listen, it's a talent. I'm just saying. Thanks everybody for your patience with me today.
For helping me win this.
Yes, for helping me. Again, my first and probably last appearance on the morning show on XL7. All right, is it guest time now?
Yep, we'll take a break.
Okay, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back on the morning show at XL7.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
And we're back on the morning show at XL7, and I am here now with our guest today, County Judge Kevin Litty. Hi, Kevin.
Good morning. How are y'all doing this morning?
Good. We have not met before.
We've not? This is the first time?
This is the first time, and I apologize that you are breaking me in. But I have a question for you before we get into county business. But now I'm not from Arkansas originally, so I'm interested in the quorum court and the county judge. That's not something I was familiar with outside of the state of Arkansas. Tell me a little bit about what you do and the quorum court.
Okay, so what state do you come from, if you don't mind me asking?
Oklahoma.
Okay, so I don't know what Oklahoma has, but comparable to my job in the state of Missouri is a presiding commissioner. Mm-hmm. They have an eastern, western presiding. In Arkansas, it's called county judge, and it's confusing to a lot of people that move here because they mistake me for a law judge, and I'm not. Mm-hmm. I strictly deal with county government, road and bridge, 911, juvenile services, maintenance of our county grounds. Of course, the road and bridge is the main part. It takes up a lot of my time.
I'm sure.
With over about 750 miles of county roads.
So is your position a full-time position then?
Yes, it's a full-time position.
Okay, and what's your term?
It's 4-year term. So this is the second it used to be 2-year terms.
Okay.
I think I'm the second election of 4-year terms. The previous judge served all 2-year terms and then 1 4-year term. I'm the second. We just started the 4-year terms with elected officials in Arkansas. So.
All right. And then the quorum court, that's the representatives of
the governing body, yes, and we meet this evening. We're required by law to meet once a month. There's 11 JPs, quorum court members, whichever you want to call them. A lot of people call them justice of the peace, but there's 11 of them from 11 different districts throughout Baxter County that represent their district. But I look at them as representing the whole county when they're not there.
Right.
They're not just a district. So.
And you meet once a month, and tonight's that monthly
quorum
meeting?
Court meeting is once a month at 5:30, the first Tuesday of every month, and then we have special committee meetings from time to time. They're always published where the public is aware of what's going on.
Now the meeting tonight, are those open meetings?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Open to the public. Everybody's welcome to come. Sometimes we have larger crowds than others, but generally we have 10, 12 people in the audience, but it's open. Everybody's welcome to come.
And so what kinds of business do you handle in the
So most things we deal with at a quorum court meetings is just how we have to do business, transferring money from one fund to another fund, or transferring money, just moving money around, creating ordinances, creating resolutions, and it's usually a small agenda, anywhere from maybe 5 to 10 items, most of them are it's just doing business is all it is.
And where do you meet?
In the courthouse on the square, yes, second floor, excuse me.
Well, this is all just very nice, good information for me. I've lived here 23 years, but I really have not been involved in county business. So what's happening in the county?
Well, as most of you know, the rain has been hard on us this spring. You don't realize until you're in a position like this is how much weather affects our roads. Whether it's anything but sunshine is hard on our roads, and we've had three pretty historic rains this spring, and
very much so.
It's living in the hills. It's very hard on us. It's hard to keep the roads where they need to be. We're working hard. We have about a 43-man crew out at Road and Bridge, and of course all of them are not able to maintain the roads. We run about 7 road graders, and my goal is to increase that fleet real soon. We got one on the way now, matter of fact, that we ordered. But this spring has been very, very hard on our roads.
What With the, of course, coming from winter to spring too, because the winter tends to be kind of hard on
Yes,
the roads
it
too.
is.
And with all the rain, not being able to get the roads fixed. Now, how do you identify the target areas that need to be?
Well, we got 43 guys that's out there every day, so they'll identify some of them. Our citizens call us and let us know.
Okay.
And I encourage them today, the ones that are listening, that if there's a spot on their road that they don't think that we are aware of, don't be afraid to call my office at 425-2755. So, and we'll sure get you on the list. And we try to take care of what we call the more emergency type situations than the not so emergency type, but they will all be fixed before we're done. But this spring is just about the time we get about halfway there. We get another 5 or 6, 7 inch rain, and it's been difficult. It's been difficult to deal with. We get lots of calls. And I know some people have to wait a little longer than others, and I'm sorry for that, but we can only cover so much ground in a day.
That's true. And when there's so much rain and flooding, I mean, it just seems like it has been extremely bad this year.
Yeah, it has. And our neighboring counties have struggled too. I've talked to Judge Kenneth Crow over in Fulton County and Judge Jason Stump in Marion County, and they're struggling just like we are.
Yes. So, as far as the meeting tonight, what kinds of things are you going to
I didn't bring it. You can pull the agenda. David usually has the agenda pulled up there, and I don't have it with me. And I cannot tell you what's on the agenda tonight. I usually review it the day of, and we go from there.
I bet Scott can pull it up.
You guys go ahead and talk, and I'll see
Yes, okay.
if I can pull it up.
So, and you said the meetings are open, so anybody can come.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
long do they usually last?
Anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour for the most
okay.
part. Yeah.
So not
pretty quick.
not long.
It's just business. I mean, it's kind of like making a transaction at a cash register. It's just doing business.
Now, do you handle things like licensing for business in the county?
No,
you don't handle any of that.
We don't require that. No, that's city stuff. So,
Scott, look at this. See,
there's I don't even know. There's 8 or 10 items on the agenda tonight, I believe. But
so and you said that you're partway through this is your first term.
Yes,
is that
ma'am.
Right?
Yes,
and
my third year of my first term.
So how did you end up getting into? How did you decide you wanted to run for being a judge?
So I worked my might as well say my life in law enforcement for the city of Mountain Home. I spent a little over 28 years there, and my last few years in law enforcement, I had sat on the Quorum Court as a JP for District 10, and so I sat there for about 6 years. And as I learned more about county government, and I put my time in for the city, which was required by state, 28 years, and I sat there for about 6 years, and the current judge said he's going to retire, and I'd known him all my life, and I said, if you're going to retire, I said, I can retire from the police department. I'm going to come over here and run for county judge. So here we are.
Are you from?
I was born in St. Louis, but I've lived here most of my life.
Okay.
My family moved here in 1976. So
all right.
There's the agenda. I think you got it.
It looks like, let's see here. What have we got on here? An ordinance appropriating fees and reimbursements.
Yeah, so that's done every month.
Oh, okay.
I think down there about item number maybe 6 or so. Is there an economic development in the 5 or 6 right in there somewhere?
Let's see.
I can't see it from over there, but
let's see. I'll let you look. I don't see.
That's not
resolution.
Yeah, you don't have. I don't think you have the updated one there.
Oh, all right. Wait, there's more.
No, that's it. Explains each one of them there. That's our agenda right there.
All right. Well, it looks like
it's not on there in ordinance.
Yeah,
there it is, number 3.
No. For it.
Appropriating funds in the amount of $50,000
for economic development.
Yeah, so that's been a big topic in the county. My first 2.5 years, we've had lots of interest from outside organizations asking us to help or participate in economic development in our county, and it's been a long struggle, and we finally found a way that I think satisfies most of our JPs, quorum court members, that we can help. We're going to create a fund by law, which the law lets us do it. Create a fund and possibly put $50,000 in it if this ordinance passes tonight, and where we can help with economic development throughout the county and city. And there's still more to come. Hopefully, we can fund the fund tonight. There's more ordinances. There's maybe another ordinance that will be implemented that will make the Economic Development Committee more involved in dispersing this money as we choose to down the road. Usually when a fund is created and it's funded, the county judge, which is myself, has the authority to spend that money as he sees needed. But I wanted to keep the committee involved in this new adventure we're getting into. So anytime that money will be distributed from that Economic Development Fund, it will always be done through the Economic Development Committee.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What kinds of things do you... I'm getting the signal. I'm getting the official signal. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with County Judge Kevin Litty.
It's a liquidation closeout at Sleep Mart. All 2024 Flex Steel recliners now 50 to 70% off retail. Plus, Sleep Mart will pay the tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart for the liquidation closeout today at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, 'cause you're on your way to paradise.
Sleep Mart's liquidation closeout is on. All 2024 mattresses are 50 to 70% off retail, and we're paying the sales tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home for the liquidation closeout today. Your senior...
And we're back with the morning show here at XL7, and we're visiting with Baxter County Judge Kevin Litty. Now, I wanted to ask you about the economic development. What kinds of things are you looking at in the future to develop the area?
It'll be up to I can't answer really that as far as things we could help with economic development to bring a new business with would maybe like site prep,
Right,
get,
okay.
Get the ground ready to build on, or build a parking lot or build a building, or we would limit to what we would contribute money to or funds
Okay.
to. Yeah.
This area, we have a lot of tourism.
Have a lot of tourism,
obviously. And a lot of people come for a visit and decide to stay, or they go home for a while and decide they want to relocate. So what kinds of things do you see in the county that really bring people to the area?
Well, number one's our tourism. Our lakes and rivers bring them here, and I think without them I don't think Baxter County would attract many folks. It wouldn't be what it is without our lakes and rivers. So that's tourism is a big part of what goes on here, and I think we all agree on that.
Do you feel like we're still growing? I mean, it's
I do. I think it's not maybe as quickly as some would want, but I don't think we want quick growth. I think we want the right kind of growth at a moderate pace, and
there's challenges with quick growth,
and
for sure.
we want the right kind of growth that fits our community.
So you had mentioned on break some things that I wanted to get. You've just announced your re-election campaign.
Yes, ma'am, I did. This is, like we was talking about earlier, this is my first 4-year term as county judge. Just recently announced my re-election bid that will, filing period is in November of this year, was recently moved up. Usually is in about January or February. Primary will be in March. If there's a primary, general election will be next November, as it usually is. But there's good things going at Baxter County. We have a good group of elected officials that serve Baxter County. They're very dedicated elected officials. We work very closely together, and I think we've developed a team, and we're moving forward. And I think there's a lot more things to accomplish. And I'm ready to seek another term and accomplish things that when I took this job, I thought I could walk in and do this, and this.
Right.
It doesn't happen that quickly. It's you got to plan this, and this,
the wheels
and
of
then figure
progress.
out, and then you figure out how you're going to do it or how you're going to fund it.
Right.
So, still got a lot of things in my mind that was on my mind year one when I started, and we're working towards them goals. And some things they just take time to complete.
So, talk a little bit about your responsibilities. You were sharing with me at break some of the things that, and the title judge. Sometimes that people get confused in terms of a
They
county
do. So
judge
I get
versus-
lots of emails and calls of people wanting me to help them with a criminal charge or a traffic charge or something like that.
Sure.
I can't do that. I'm not a law judge. I can't do that. But my biggest responsibility, of course, is our road system. 700 plus miles of roads. Building the grounds. I'm overall building the grounds in the county, and we have lots of property. And of course, 911 system falls under the county judge. The veteran service falls under the county
Okay.
judge. Maintenance. So. It's a busy day usually when I show up to work.
And also, you had mentioned that property assessments in the county, if someone.
So the only time I would sit in on as being an official judge would be if, let's just say, someone has got their property assessment and they disagreed with the value, and they and the assessor could not work out their differences. That would be sent to me to sit in on and be the judge of that case to determine whether it's too high or too low or fair. So,
and that there's I'm sure a process you go through to make those types of decisions. You also mentioned easements, if there's a question about, because I understand
I deal with not only just deal with county roads. I get lots of calls about private roads, which county government cannot do anything with a private road.
Okay.
And years ago, county judges used to be able to do that and justify that. You can't today. They told us that many times when I was first elected. Keep your equipment off a private drive.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can do a little bit of work on what they call a public access, and public access would be anything that a mail route runs or a school bus would run. A public access road, for you to notice, it would have a blue sign, and that's a public access road.
Okay.
And we can give that limited maintenance. We don't maintain it like we do a county road, but we can give it limited maintenance, and so that's the difference between our road systems as far as private public access and county road.
What do you feel like, since you've been in the position for a while now, some of the bigger challenges for you?
Definitely the road system. It's definitely just, there's no way with the type of weather we have and the terrain we live in, and I don't want to make excuses for it because we can all have excuses, but it's just, it's overwhelming to try to keep up with the road system. And it's that way for every county judge. I speak that we have a judge conference this week in Benton that I will join, and hopefully all 75 of us show up, but we learned a lot from other judges when we're there.
I bet so. The cost of maintaining county roads, I'm sure, can be challenging.
Yes, budget's around $6 million at Road and Bridge.
Really?
So it takes a lot of money to operate it. So.
Gosh.
Hey, one thing I want to mention today is I know a lot of folks are interested in our tornado sirens, weather warning sirens around town. And we told the citizens a while back that we were going to solicit bids for that, and we put that out to sealed bids, and we opened them last week, and just to let them know that we are still looking into that. The bids ranged, if I remember right, upper 300,000s to the low 400,000s, so very, very expensive to do. But we'll call a budget committee meeting here fairly soon, and let the budget committee kind of look through this stuff and see if they're interested in funding this.
So that falls under the county.
Or sirens. The sirens in the county. Yeah. So every city has their own.
Right.
Lakeview, Carter, Gassville, Mountain Home, they have their own, but we have about 11 or 12 in the county that we maintain. So, and some of them are just outdated, and we've had requests to replace them. And anyway, we're seeing if it's economically feasible to do that. So.
Well, this has just been fascinating, and I appreciate your patience with me as I learn all about what you do. And I do want to mention something you brought up. Gassville in the Park is this Saturday.
Yes, the mayor texted me the other day.
Yes.
I had that on my phone there when I first walked up there. He sent me a text, and the Gassville in the Park's going on this Saturday. I think the parade starts at 10. And lots of things going on down there in Gassville in the Park. Usually draws a pretty good crowd. So.
It's always a fun time, lots of vendors and live entertainment, and that's Saturday, June 7th. Parade starts at 10. And
maybe a little rain Saturday, I don't know. Looking rainy.
It's looking like it, and I don't know, I guess if it's rain, do they cancel it? Do you know?
I'm sure they would if it was raining.
So, I don't know, so check the local listings for that. So, again, the Baxter Quorum Court meeting is tonight at what time?
5:30.
5:30 at the courthouse. And if you're like me and just learning, not from this area, but learning all about the county government, that's a good opportunity. Now, if someone has things that they want to bring, that they want to talk about, do they bring them to the public?
So they can call and get on our agenda.
Oh, they can, okay.
Most times we won't let somebody get up and talk and interrupt the agenda that you see on the computer right there.
So once it's on the agenda, it's set.
The agenda goes out a week prior to the meeting.
Okay.
And if you want to be on the agenda, need to call a week prior to the meeting.
So they can just call, and what, do they call you?
Call the judge's office, 870-425-2755.
Well, that's interesting. So you don't have to go through your representative if you have something that you want to bring to the meeting.
Some do it that way, but no, you don't.
So, well, that is just fascinating information. Now I feel like I'm well schooled in.
Well, you'll have to come join us.
I will. And as you go forward with the agenda, it looks like you've got a pretty packed agenda in terms of and a lot of this is standing information, I guess, every month. But even if you don't know anything or you want to learn more about the county business, just go to the meetings and listen.
They're open. Everybody's welcome. We sometimes, like I said, we don't draw a big crowd, but it's the public as well.
Well, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's probably easier without a big crowd, but everyone's welcome. And anything else you want to mention?
No, just looks like we're in for a few. I saw KY3, about 3 inches of rain possibly.
Yes,
it's gonna cause us problems again, but we'll work through it. Be patient with us. If somebody, like I said, when we started the show, if somebody has a request, don't be afraid to call our office. You can talk to me anytime. I'll always answer the phone call. And
give that phone number again.
870-425-2755.
And then the website, if you want to go on and just take a look at whatever's going on in the quorum court, you can go to Baxter. What's the website? Baxter. I'm sorry.
Just Google Baxter County and then pull it up.
Baxter County Gov.
BaxterCounty.gov. See, I'm learning right along with you all too. So I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next time I'll know what I'm doing. But anyway, thanks so much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I look forward to hopefully lots of time in the future. All right. Well, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for sticking it out with us. All right. We'll see you.